Good morning and welcome once again to the Den of Doom. Today we're going to do an hour's training session. It's below threshold, but we're going to have 3 decreasing duration intervals in there. 15 minutes, 12 minutes, 6 minutes. Okay, so if you're ready, I've got my watch ready. It's already on do workout. So I'm going to click on do workout, then it's going to say set the timer to begin the workload. And we're going to do that in 3, 2, 1, and off we go. So now we're beginning the warm-up, 12-minute warm-up, nice and easy. Starting in a nice easy gear, but I'm probably going to go up one. What I'm going to do is work down the gears so that it becomes increasingly more difficult. I say down because physically they move down on the back ring. So I go down to get harder and up to go easier. But lots of other people will say it completely the other way around. So I will try and use harder and easier where possible. So depending on what you've been up to the previous days, you might need to spin out some lactic acid and freshen up those legs. Get the blood flowing, feel fantastic. So welcome everybody. Who have I got on board today? Let's have a little look. Brilliant, we've got Will and Mark again, becoming regulars now. Absolutely fantastic. So good. The beauty of the turbo is it is so specific and you will see gains. It's important that you do get out on the road, of course. You don't want to lose those bike handling skills, the ability to tuck in, stay on the right side of the road, no meandering across the road. And when he just trained you all up to go in a straight line, fingers crossed we'll keep it that way. Only kidding. Oh, hi Freya, well done. Good day today. And Brent is on board. Morning Brenta, how are you? Hopefully you're enjoying this. It's a cold one today, we've had a cold couple of weeks. Even snow, well, on the Brusellis anyway. We had some icy white stuff, which was, I think, started out as snow and then froze, unfortunately. That's it, brilliant. And Kate, hi Kate. Hope all is good. Absolutely fantastic. So some of you will be coming to grips with your new power targets. Some amazing results a week or so ago, which means that some of you have got some big jumps, some of you are staying the same, but I'm really pleased to see that none of you have reduced your power, or if you have, it was only like one watt, which could be anything. So that's absolutely fantastic. So this one, nice and steady. Again, a lot of it's about mental focus. Be careful not to get carried away now and do lots of extra sessions. The motto is something's better than nothing, but extra will drive you into the ground. So keep it going. Always listen to your body. If you're feeling tired, take a rest. I'm taking a leaf out of that book. Amy, who we're going through a nutrition with at the moment, I'm doing it as part of her course that she's doing at the moment. She's already a qualified nutritionist, but she needed a sports person, so of course I volunteered. Always learning. So we sat down together, and not only has she thought I'm doing too much, it's not just not training, but doing too much in life. Working, training, doing the videos, doing the teaching, sorting out the kids' work, painting the house. No gardening though. My garden's probably going to look the same as it did last summer. So she's told me to slow it down a little bit. Take time for me. Yeah, listen to your body, it's really important, because what's happening there is if you're stressed and super busy, and squeezing everything in. Again, that can also impact on your metabolism, which I thought was quite interesting. We're going to go up a gear, down a gear, a little bit harder, and go in harder gear in 25 seconds time. So yeah, so our metabolism, if you're stressed and constantly on the go, your body will actually hold on to your fat because it's in a fight and flight mode. Initially, if you start becoming stressed, you tend to lose weight. It's exactly the same as when I said about not fueling the other day, and one harder. So if you're not fueling efficiently, your body gets used to it and it starts to hold on to whatever it can. So rather than allow you to use that energy for performance fuel, it's holding on to it because you're not fueling enough, because you're stressed. You have to let go of some of the stresses. Let it go. That's it, brilliant. So I'm just not making myself quite so busy. Yes, the doors need painting after I have them fitted over Christmas, but it can wait. We'll do it bit by bit, rather than trying to get everything done at once. The other thing that was getting me stressed out was doing the live sessions. I don't mind doing a few live sessions, keeping you all on board on your toes, but committing to too many was causing quite a weight on my little shoulders. So, especially when I was trying to get the children working and the internet wasn't working because there's too many of us on the computer, la-di-la-di-la. And as a result, I'm getting myself into a right old tizzy. So, the early morning lives, when I say early morning, we're talking 8:30, have moved for the time being, until things settle down a little bit. Fantastic. Keep those legs spinning. Should be feeling good. Yeah. If something's better than nothing is the motto for 2021. And too much will push you over the edge. Don't do too much. Take time for yourself, for your family. Don't feel guilty about missing a training session. The rest will do you good. I can adapt things where needs be. That's it, brilliant. Well done, everyone. Keep those legs spinning. Don't worry too much about the power in this initial warm-up as we're building up through the stages. Warming up nicely now. It's going to take 8 minutes. Keep it going, well done. I read somewhere the other day that we might be in lockdown until May. Crikey. Don't really fancy another early spring, summer. Being stuck in the house. So I'm ordering Poppy a surfboard rack that she can attach to her bike so that we can cycle down to Broadhaven or Newgale and have a surf as long as we haven't got too much wind. Imagine. I have to tie a rope to her. If it's windy, she's going to just fly off with a surfboard attached to her bike. It's like a great big aeroplane, a glider. Okay, keep those legs spinning well. Hi Glyn, good to have you on board as well. Got everybody out this morning. Remember, when you select your gears, if you aren't working to power at the beginning, you're going to be holding for quite a long time. And one more harder. Because you're going to be holding quite a long time, what feels easy to begin with feel so easy towards the end. So now looking at power targets, because I kept one steady power effort for the whole duration of the warm-up, I'm only just in the zone. But it's a warm-up. Do not stress about hitting power targets in the warm-up. Okay, so it should be an RPE 4 or 5. That means it feels pretty easy. And performance and condition is good, the watch is kindly telling me. Good, well done. Keep it going. Keep those legs spinning. Think about how you're pedaling. Those of you on watt bikes, look at its shape. You want it to be a sausage and not a figure of 8. I'll do a few counts thrown in. Imagine most of you got cadence meters by now. And Lee, good to see you joining us. Hope all is good with the family. When are you coming back to work? We miss you. And Sarah, you're still with us. Brilliant. Absolutely fantastic. 30 seconds to our first 15-minute effort. I'm warming up. So I'm doing the old oh, I'm going fast asleep there. Okay, a little bit more difficult now. And up we go, harder we go, down we go. 15 minutes. So this is an RPE of 6 or 7. We don't want to go over 7 today. Good. We do a few counts. Keeps me focused if nothing else. So get ready to count on one leg, starting now. We're only 22, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take off the gear because I want to be going quicker with my cadence. I'm going to take off the gear but maintain the power by increasing my revolutions or my cadence. We'll do another count in 10 seconds time and we'll see if that's improved. Get ready and count. $23, so yeah, and where I want to be, 92. I'm going to hold on to this now. So if I've selected the correct gear, I've got the correct cadence, fingers crossed, I should be able to hold on to it for another 12 and a half minutes. You're training these legs to recognize the rhythm and your body to work. Think about your pedaling. Scraping the poo off the shoe at the bottom. Engage those hamstrings and glutes. Really, really good. Well done, everybody. Get ready to count. Do another. Ready, and count. Twenty-three. Good, well done. Should be below 7. If you're not, rather than just slow those legs down, just go into an easier gear. We're a third of the way through. Almost. First 5 minutes, nearly done. Should still be able to hold a conversation. Talk back at me. Tell me what you had for breakfast, lunch, dinner, tea. If you can't, ease that power off, ease the gearing. Good. Well done. Cadence is looking good, Freya. Make sure you keep it up. Brilliant, well done. Let's get ready to count. Are you ready? 2, 1, and count. Again. If it's dropping off, go for an easier gear. Starting to feel a little harder now. We're only at 6.5. And we're almost halfway there. Halfway there now. Absolutely brilliant. Well done. Come on, Penny in Washington. You've got this. Working harder now. Have a look back at what gear you're in. And for the next effort, the ideal scenario is to try and stay in that same gear for the next effort. Do another count in 10 seconds. Still 6.5 and count. $23. And holding it there. Definitely heading towards the 7 now. Time to breathe a little bit more heavily. Feel the muscles. And we've got 5 minutes and 5 seconds left before we can relax. Keep those legs spinning. Keep the cadence up. Brilliant, well done. Let's do a check again. Are you ready? And count. Three. Think about how you're pedaling. Have you got the pressure on the pedal for as much of it as you can? So lifting up to feel the pressure on the top of your foot of your shoe. So really using all the muscles you've got for cycling. Definitely hitting the 7 now. I don't want to go too much over it. With just 3.5 minutes left. Come on, Freya, we can do this. And Penny, and Glyn, come on. Don't shake your heads at me. You can do it. And Sarah, not forgetting. Looking good there, girl. Staying in the same gear. Holding the same cadence throughout. 3 minutes left. less than. Get ready and count. Twenty-three, only just though. Good. Well done. Last minute and a half coming up. You can hold on to this. We can do it together. May push you a little bit over the 7. Not too much. Seven is when you can't hold a conversation anymore, or after 7 anyway. Last minute, guys, well done. This is the longest one done. It's only going to get easier. Ish. Check your gear again, remember which one you were in. Molly, well done. Nice consistent effort through to the end now. Seconds left. Don't sprint this, just stay steady. 20 left. Relax. 2 minutes recovery. It's not masses. I think there's only one for the next interval. Just don't worry about the power now. Keep the legs spinning. Replenish those glycogen, not replenish the glycogen stores, replenish those ATP, CP stores and get rid of that carbon dioxide. You're shuttling away the lactic acid so it can be reused for energy. It's so clever. But if we can stay below threshold, that can be shuttled away constantly and reused, as long as we have enough muscle glycogen to fuel it. To burn off fats, you need to be at a lower intensity again. You're just below threshold here, in what's known as the sweet spot, which has been shown to provide the most functional threshold gains. But it does require you not to do extra sessions. Allow recovery to adapt your body. Well done. Ignore what your power is asking of you now. Take it easy. Think of it as a nice big downhill. High on Wales. You've got to be going down. Going down into Narberth. Make sure you avoid those manhole covers at the bottom. Okay, 15 seconds going. Make sure you look at where you were. Try and pick the same gear. Okay, going up, going harder in 3, 2, 1, and harder we go. Up. Get cadence up. Get yourself back into work mode. Only 12 minutes this time. But only 1 minute's recovery afterwards. So make sure you don't overcook it. You don't have to be at the top of the zone for the whole effort. What we do have to try and do is hold on to the cadence. And we'll look at that if you're ready to count now. Come in. Feels a little bit harder this time round. You may have to change gear. We might loosen off as we go though. So that keeps me right at the top end of my effort. So I've still got room for manoeuvre to still be working within my sweet spot. Concentrate and focus. Remember, we still want it below the 7. Well done. Come on, Glenn, this is brilliant. Don't worry about the gear. Get the duration on the bike. Absolutely fantastic. Well done, everyone. Keep that cadence up, Ray. Well done. Come on, Sarah. Brilliant. Yeah, lift the cadence, Kate. That's good. Well done. Can see you. Don't forget, always watching. I'm omnipotent, I think is the word. Always and everywhere. Coming to a third of the way through this effort. You can do it in your bars even better. Keep it going. Well done. Get ready to count. And count now. Just there. Looking good, everyone. Nice red faces all around. Make sure you're drinking. Coming up to halfway. Halfway through this one now. Well done, everyone. You can hold on to this. If you're struggling, drop a gear. Control your breathing. Keep that concentration. I'm having to think about what I'm doing now. It's so easy to let go. Slow it down. You can't hold the power. Go an easier gear, remember. Two-thirds of the way through. Come on. Less than 4 minutes left. Get ready to count. And now. Oh, 22. So I'm going to go one easier. See if I can maintain the power and lift the cadence. Will depend on your gearing. Sometimes the jumps are just too big. There's 3 minutes left. Ready, 4 for me that time. It's really hard to tell whether to go up or down a gear. Now I'm at the bottom of my power range and my cadence is closer to 100. Which can be almost as exhausting as going slower. Two minutes left, everyone. Keep it going, come on. Get ready to count. And count now. Only 6 for me there, so 112, a little bit higher than I need to be to keep me in the middle of the range. So that's your balancing act, really. Are you going to reduce the gear and pedal a lot faster, or just slow down a little bit? stay in the zone with greater ease. Last minute now. Come on, well done. All the way through to the end now. No changing gear at this point. Keep that cadence going. Ten left. Three, two, one, and a minute's recovery. Don't worry about your gear. Don't worry about your power. Just keep it easy. Let those legs turn. 10-minute effort now. And part of me wishes I'd made it 9. Come on, everyone. We can do this. Absolutely fabulous. Hard work. Remember, it's hard work for everybody, not just you. Nobody's sitting there going, oh, that was easy, Claire. You're not the only one suffering. We're really not. We're all in this together. Whew. Are you ready? We're going up. In 3, 2, 1. Let's push the power up. 10 minutes. You can do this. Choose your gear. Get your cadence. And we're off. It's slightly easier than the last one. I'm not all cruel. Keep that cadence. We'll have a look at it in a minute. Well done, Kate. Absolutely fantastic. Fight's going well. Keep it consistent. Well done. And count. So I'm back in the low. I need to go in easier gear. With easier power. Isn't letting you do it at 22. I'll be pushing right out of my zone. Come on, guys. Well done. Get ready to count again. Are you ready? 2, 1, and count. We've got to be quiet to concentrate, stay in the zone, maintain that cadence. tune into your bodies. Find that rhythm. 7 minutes to go. It's easy to stop. Just keep it going. Change gear if you have to. Come on, Penny, well done. Keep it going, well done. Coming towards halfway now. Halfway, come on everyone. Absolutely brilliant. You can do it. 5 more minutes, less than 5 minutes now. Then we can relax. Unless I've got you doing a brick, of course. Then you'll be having a little trot off the bike. For those people who are not triathletes, a brick is a bike followed by a run. Or a cycler swim followed by a cycle. Anywhere where you're doing back-to-back sessions. Left. Keep that focus, feel the rhythm. Do another count shortly, get ready. Get ready to count 2, 1 and count. I'm on 100 to stay in that zone. But if I was at 80 in the next gear, it would push me over it. So it's a bit of a balancing act, but I don't want to drop below 80 in these sessions if I can help it. There will be some sessions where we use a lower gear, but today's not one of them. And we pedal slower for a harder gear. 3 minutes left. Come on, guys. Keep those legs turning. Fantastic, Sarah. Absolutely brilliant, well done. Watching those legs go. That little rosy cheeks. If they're anything like mine, one leg. 2.5 left. Well done. Coming up to 2 minutes now. Nearly there, everybody. Absolutely fantastic. Coming up to the last minute. We're in the last minute now. That's it, we're nearly there. Think about who you've got to pass to get to the finish line. Keep it steady, don't go out too soon. Steady wins the race. Last 30 coming up, last 30 now. Keep it there, don't go off. We're passing these people that started their sprints too early. We're just holding on, watching them go backwards. 10 left. 3, 2, 1, and relax. You've got 10 minutes to cool down. If you've got a run on your program, those coached athletes, you can jump off your bikes now, get into trainers, and get ready for a run. Don't worry about what power you're putting out, or the cadence for the first few minutes. We're just recovering, getting the feeling back. That's it, nice and easy. Absolutely awesome session. In 27 minutes, I'd say solid work. Absolutely fantastic. I let you off on the last 10 minutes by lowering the power. So fingers crossed you smashed it. Those of you who stayed with the gears, did you change them? Did you struggle to stay in that gear at the cadence you were looking for? So anything really above the 80, 85 to 95 is where I would like you to be in. It does also depend on what your running cadence is. You can match them as closely as possible. When you get off the bike, it's not like the jelly legs. It's what you'll find if you pedal with a high cadence and you run with a slow one, your legs will just be going everywhere. They'll be going too fast for you to keep up. And vice versa, if you pedal with a really low cadence and you get off, you feel like you're going through treacle. Because you're trying to get the cadence back into your running legs, but they just haven't got it. So in the tests, I've noticed that some of you have got a lower cadence with your power on the bike than you have when you're running. So we want to try and match that as closely as possible. So have a look at your results, have a look at the cadence for both, and you tell me. I have looked, I do know, but I want you to be able to see for yourselves that during the time trial efforts, what was happening to your cadences. Now some of you, I have to say, Katrin and Barry, your running cadence and your bike cadence are pretty bang on. Absolutely fantastic. Not everybody's is quite as good. And what's interesting, I'm holding them up now, my favourites. They've got the gold star for this month's test. And they both improved massively. So really, really proud of you two. Keep up the good work. But another thing we've done is modified the plan so that they can fit things in a bit better. So if you can't fit things in, you're struggling, or you're feeling too tired, modification of the plan is really important. Sweat's been in the eyes here. Because you must never forget that the fourth element, or fifth element, Okay, because the fourth element is transitions. But the fifth element is, I'd say actually the fourth element is the rest and recovery. It's more important than hammering your transitions. Okay, if you're rested and recovered, your body will adapt, you will get stronger. But keeping on, pushing away when you're absolutely exhausted is going to help. And some of you have added a bit more weight training into the plan. You will feel a bit treacly for about 6 to 8 weeks, and then things should start to come together. If things aren't coming together after 6 to 8 weeks of adding weight training into your plan, then we'll have to look at you getting a little bit more recovery. So we'll keep an eye on that as well. Okay, so we've been pedaling for 4 minutes. I'm just going to keep pedaling and do a very quick stretch on the bike. I just want to instill in you how important it is to keep stretching. Says the girl who's got achy joints, achy shoulders. Oh, the dog's moving the camera now. Most of it's come falling off the skateboard, but we're coming back together. But it is making me really focus on getting my stretching every single day. So if you follow what I'm doing, obviously. Okay, we'll stop pedaling for the moment. This is the one that's really sore, thanks to the old skateboard. I'm tilting my head to get a stretch down that neck. He always knows when I finish pedaling. Head up. Oh, that's sweaty. And change arms. Keep the shoulder down. Ooh, lumps and clicks. Okay, relax. Bring your shoulder up. Rock them back and forth to loosen your trapezius. And then head to one side and head to the other. Head up, back and forth, and relax. Okay, taking the arm up, drop it down behind you, keep your head up as much as you possibly can, tuck your tummy in and engage your core. And swap arms. Take your hands behind, push your elbows together, chest out, lift your head up, turn your head to one side, come back to the middle, turn your head to the other, all the while stretching across that chest, and relax. Okay, we're going to lift up, and where you can, I just want you to get that stretch down the side of your body. But reach up more than you're reaching over, because I don't want you falling off your bikes. Okay, change legs. Up. Reach over, feel the stretch coming through here, right down to where your muscles are attached to your pelvis. And relax. Okay, up on your both pedals, let's stretch those calves. Yes, I know. Oh, the other dog wants in now. And the other side, stretch the other calves. If you can stand up, you've got something to lean on, I'll give you a better stretch. Make sure you've got something though to support yourself. Don't trust it. Otherwise, keep pedaling, keep pedaling. We're nearly there. We've got 2 minutes 45 left. I'm dropping down to one side. But again, make sure your bike is solidly on the turbo before you even attempt this. Oh, you've given up. And over to the other side. Nice shade of red I can see. We're all looking a little bit bedraggled this morning, this afternoon, or this evening, depends when you're doing it. Okay, now I'm going to stretch my quadriceps. Well done. Okay, you want to make sure your knee is pointing down, engage the core, push your pelvis through so you can feel that stretch through the quad. Okay, leg out in front. Pull your your toes up towards your knee, keeping your chest up. Lean forwards until you can feel the hamstring engage. Think about relaxing with every out breath. And just take it a little bit further if you can. Do not force any of these stretches, particularly if you're on your turbo doing them. Okay, bring myself forward in my saddle, put my feet on the bars, lean forwards. Again, keep a nice flat back, feel the stretch, the tightness actually in the hip and the glutes there. Okay, you feel the tightness there, and just take it further forward, focusing on releasing that tightness. Feel it deep in the joint. Okay, and change legs. So quad first, feet back in there, remember? Didn't even have to touch my shoe to get my foot in. If we go in triathlon, that's the way you want to go. Foot in your hand, down. Push that pelvis forward. Feel that stretch in the quad. Tuck the hip under, need to. Get a better stretch. Push your foot into your hand. And the hour is now up. You've just got a couple of stretches left to do. Put your foot and lean forwards. Make sure your toe is pulling up. Feel that hamstring engage. Hope you're liking the stripy socks today. They're the bamboo ones from TK Maxx. I find them very good. Perhaps I should start doing reviews. Keep that chest up. Think about relaxing. Okay. And foot into your, I'm sliding a little bit further forward on my seat, foot into my armrests, and then just take it down. Feel that tightness in that hip and glute. This one's super tight with me. You've always got one that's worse than the other. Don't overstretch and don't bounce whatever you do. Okay. Foot back in the shoe. Now I have to put my foot back in the shoe. Question is, I'm getting off now. So I just want to say, you're going to say goodbye, Baloo? So it's goodbye from me and it's goodbye from him. You say bye-bye. There we go. Thank you very much for joining us. Hope to see you very soon. Don't forget, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe. Press that little bell so that you get them coming straight to your inbox and you know when a new session is up. Also, if you tell your friends, they can also become coached athletes and then they will get structured programs. So keep spreading the word, keep telling them I'm here. Thank you very much. Take care now. Bye-bye.